So what do you need to know when you're building within an estate in South Africa? There are several steps that you need to take before you finish. So we're going to talk about each step by step. Welcome back to Zap Talks, the podcast brought to you by ZapHub, South Africa's most safe, trusted, and verified ecosystem. If you're looking to be part of our ecosystem, then please check out zaphub.co.za, where everyone is vetted from start to finish. Today, we're going to be talking about this viral video.
So after we bought land, now I thought we immediately go into start buying bricks and build. I was not ready. So we went to our architect, did our plan, and we took our plan to the estate. When we got there, they were like, we need to approve this plan, and after that, you need to take it to the municipality for approvals. Our candidate, they did approve our plan, and then we took it where? Municipality. When we go to the municipality, Raffileri Formo, they were like, we'll send you an invoice, and we'll let you know when your plan has been approved. The invoice came back, 8,500 rand for approvals. That was donkey years ago. Our candidate, we came back with the plan that was approved from the municipality. We came back to the estate. The estate said, okay, now we need the NHPRC certificate. It's a certificate you register your house with that organization. Every house that you see in the city is registered with that organization. So after you submit and they give you the invoice, after you pay, you come back. Fine, we went to the NHPRC. Ba maka di calculations tsa bona. Jo bone, mo di boya there 18,000 rand. Na ka 18,000 rand ye. Ke a eng ga botse le gona le tlana yo bya. Bara they check the labor that you're going to pay for the house. They check the cost of the material, the overall cost ya land. They combine and they come up with a price. Mara, before you go to the site, you need to pay a building deposit.
So we're going to talk about each step by step. Now, step one, before you even buy the property, please make sure that you understand what the zoning and land use rights are. Even though it's an estate, sometimes what you're looking to build may not be allowed. So hire an attorney and get them to look over the zoning and rules and regulations. There might be a height restriction, a building restriction, and a percentage restriction. Please, before you do anything, make sure that the zoning and the land use applies to what you're looking to build. After you checked out the zoning, you're then going to employ an architect. You're going to look for a town planner potentially and a quantity surveyor. These are the three most important people when it comes to building. Sometimes architects do all three together, including someone that we have on our platform, Kaya Loco, who you can check him under architect. What we're going to do then is we're going to sit down with our team and go through the phases of what you're looking to build. Once you've decided on what exactly you're building, then you're going to get the estate approval. You cannot start building without the estate's approval. Sometimes the estates have different rules and regulations and guidelines that you need to follow. This could be with color, this could be with the percentage that you're allowed to build, this could be with building height, or the look and aesthetic of the actual building. So before you move to the next step, which is getting municipal approval, make sure that you have the estate approval. Once the estate has approved, you're then going to move on to the next step, which is getting municipal approval. Your architect, your town planner can all help you with this step. You're going to submit your building plans to get approval to build it. This could take a process. It could take anywhere from 30 to 60 days because it needs to go through different departments, including town planning, fire, sewer. Every department has to sign off on it. Once you finally have approval from the municipality, you're then going to move to secure financing for the buildings. This is quite a difficult step because some banks don't want to give you finance up to maybe 60%. It is a very costly process up until here. So if you're looking to build in an estate in South Africa, understand that every single one of these steps are going to cost you money. Sometimes it might just be easier to buy and renovate. After you secured your financing, you're then going to start your construction phase. During the construction phase, you need to get inspections and approval through every process. You're not just going to completely build it and then hope to get an occupancy permit. As soon as you finish the foundation, you're going to need to get approval for the foundation. Then you need to get approval for sewer and plumbing. Then you'll move on and get approval for the roof structure. And finally, you'll get your final inspection. After you've done your final inspection, you will then be issued an occupancy certificate. You cannot move into the property until you have your final occupancy certificate. Please understand that the insurance does not hold water until you have that final occupancy certificate. Once you've received municipal approvals, you're then going to try and get insurance for the construction phase. Now, I understand many things can happen during the construction phase, so you're going to want to insure the property while it's being built. Sometimes it can burn down while it's being built. While you're in the construction phase, you also need to get final approvals. You will have to get final approval on the foundation. You will need to get final approval on the sewer and plumbing. You will need to get final approval on the roof, and then after everything, you're going to do a final inspection. Once the building is fully complete, you're then going to wait for your final occupancy certificate. This will allow you to move from construction insurance to living insurance. Do not take possession of your property until that final certificate has been issued. So we're going to go through this one more time. If you're planning to build in an estate, the first thing you're going to do is to check your zoning. The second thing is to build your team of professionals to help you through the construction phase. The third thing you're going to do is get your estate approvals. The fourth thing is you're going to get municipal approvals. The fifth thing is you're going to get secure financing. The fifth thing is you're going to then get insurance for the construction phase. Then you're going to start constructing your building. When you're finally done, after each inspection, you're then going to apply for occupancy permit. It is that easy. It is very expensive, so bear this in mind if you're looking to build instead of buying resale. Sometimes it might be easier to buy resale and renovate. Anyway, I hope you've learned a lot during this episode. We'll see you on the next episode where we'll be going through everything you need to know as a buyer in South Africa. Have a great day. Bye.
Zap hop, yeah, boy, let's go. One hop, one place, now your business grow. Safe and verified, everybody knows.